I'm back. I don't know what just happened. Like, OBS just stopped functioning. Yeah, I'm in a black void right now. One sec. There we go. Let me make sure this is all working. This game might be cursed, because the last time we streamed it, I ended up running into, oh, the ads are gonna play. My internet suddenly died. I think the old gods are trying to stop me from playing the game. The fuck? Yeah. Cthulhu doesn't want me to finish it. Doesn't want me to learn the secrets. Let's see. So I can't stop the ad one. Or I can't stop this batch of ads because Twitch forces you to run ads like at the very beginning. So this one unfortunately is going to come through in the next 20 seconds. Fun. I hate that it considers it a brand new stream. I wish Twitch had like a better system for like regaining a cutout stream. Okay, yeah. It will happen in just a few seconds here. So I think I'm just going to set it to the BRB screen. You guys can watch some clips or whatever. Because I don't think anyone should get ads, since you guys already watched ads within the normal time span. But I don't know. We'll see. Either way, have some clips. Burb. All right. Hi. That was a perfect voice line for that. Aha! You don't want to fight. Oh, he's coming for you. Look at him, look at him. It's fine. It's okay. Everything's fine. But the one below us, which had like some of the salespeople and stuff like that, looked kind of like this. Like it was real bad. It looked like it was like it honestly. Yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about it because this guy won't appear today. There'll be a full moon tonight, a powerful shadow will appear. I should stay home today and conserve my strength. Yeah, that's what I tell myself every day. I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, I should stay home today. You know, conserve my strength for the shadows I'll have to fight later tonight.
Why don't we go to the student council room? I'd like to see it one last time.
Oh, the student council room. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh god, minigame. Oh. Chop and kick. What the hell's happening? What? Oh, okay. The music! Oh my god. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, I have health. I was getting a little careless, didn't see the health bar. Shit! I didn't see that there was a health bar there until it was too late. David Rodriguez, 68, became the king of worms by producing 10 times more worms than average with the help of his queen worm. I'm just speechless. It is extremely hard to keep worms. I no longer can afford to feed Rachel. Tell me if you have a better idea other than committing suicide. What? That was a, like, extreme jump? Prices are expected to decline further. What? I won't worry about it. It's fine.
What's the worst it could be? An alien? Shh.
Get dunked on, nerd! Fucking loser! Dweeb ass cyborg making yourself look big because you got a tiny PP. Oh shit. Oh shit! Okay, back. Oh, I'm gonna avoid again. Come on. There we go. Sorry. I grabbed an apple during that ad break and chowed down on it in like 2 minutes. I didn't think about how terrible of a snack that would be for stream. So like, I took a bite of it and it was just like, oh wait, I don't I don't really have a way to eat this while streaming, and it would sound horrible to everyone listening. Did it like a cork? I basically did, I don't know why I keep saying it weird. I chowed down on it like crazy. Like I blew through that apple. I could have eaten it a little cleaner. Like, nom nom nom. But you know what? I don't want to disgust everyone on stream by crunching into apple. All right. No, thank you for being my friend. Dude, I like how Buddy has like just something built into him to like basically be like stop people from committing suicide or some shit like that. Like, Jesus Christ, Buddy. Do you want me to open the Buddy browser so you can resume your research? I guess. Although I don't have very promising leads. When I've burned through 4 of the old ones with no ideal solution in sight. All that's left is Cthulhu and Dagon. I tried contacting Cthulhu at the start of this, and my brain did a backflip, so... Are you sure you can't find anything about Dagon, Buddy? What is a Dagon, friend? An old one. I tried searching for it, but you couldn't find anything. I do not have any record in my search history for Dagon. What is a Dagon, friend? What? That can't be right. Are you losing information again? Don't tell me you forgot my personal metadata too. I do not have any record in my search history for Dagon. What is a Dagon, friend? Well, shit. And that's my last option. Do you know loofahs occur naturally? They're a vegetable and grow like corn. That's not true. Get out of here. I mean, you can have natural loofahs that come from, you know, other shit, but they're corn. Oh, like corn. I thought you said they're literally corn. I misread that horribly. If you're rubbing yourself with corn in the bathroom, you've got a whole other series of problems. Tonight is the new moon. No shadows are cast, for only the moon holds the power to illuminate. The distant stars are too weak to compare against that brilliance. Within an empty night, the unseen one may emerge and speak his cruel truth. Look to the moon. I forgot that was my username that I gave him. Look to the moon, XXX Goku XXX, and hear him. What? What? Buddy, what the hell was that? What the hell was what? You don't remember saying something cryptic and weird about the moon just now? I like the moon. It is an airless rock, but it makes the night very pretty. Do you want me to research the web for the moon? Borf. I have access to many educational resources, including networked encyclopedias on CD-ROM. No, I'm good. Thanks, buddy. Let's get back to work. I'm still sad there wasn't enough spaces in the thing to do the XXX Sephiroth XXX. That would have been so much better. I mean, Corrupt is, I'm sure, some Curse tried funny business. Oh no. What would you like for me to do for you now, friend? Let's do the research. Bring it up. MK Ultra. Yeah. What was MK Ultra? It was a secret CIA project to develop drugs for use in interrogation and brainwashing based on unethical and non-consensual experimentation. That's what it was. Yeah, it was the LCD. LCD, Jesus Christ. LSD. I know everything about drug. I've done all drug. What do you mean? It was the LSD testing thing where they forced people to take LSD. Kind of a simple explanation, yeah? You'd think something that horrendous would be more, I don't know, secret? But you probably already knew about it. All of this was leaked back in 1975, shortly after it got shut down. Most of the documentation was destroyed, but the public knew about this and like, it didn't amount to much. You'd think there'd be protests, rioting, sweeping changes, but nope. Hey, CIA tried to make a truth serum and failed. Ended up being non-revelatory, practically a meaningless footnote in history. You don't have a drug problem, you're good at drugs. Everybody says you're so good. Exactly. I'm the best at drug. #1 drug. Makes me wonder how much of this was purposefully leaked in order to gradually normalize horrors. Drop tidbits just to get the public used to the idea of terrible things happening under their noses. Spam enough of that at someone and they stop feeling shocked. Do it for decades and nobody will even blink. If we know about things like MK Ultra, what don't we know yet? Did other projects spawn from MK Ultra? Ones that actually succeeded where it failed? What about Blipverts? I don't know what the hell that is. What about Polybius? What about the Montauk project? I don't know what that one is either. I know Polybius. That's the only one out of these lists that I know. Like, hang on, I'm actually curious. Now I gotta goggle this. Blipvert. Are these things I want on my very brief television? Oh, like a subliminal message kind of thing. Delivers a brief collection of often random images cut together very quickly. Okay, yeah, so it's like subliminal messaging kind of stuff. What was the other one? The Montauk project? Oh, no, this is gonna be like a big thing to read, isn't it? Montauk project. That was one of the top results. Conspiracy theory about a series of secret U.S. government experiments at Camp Hero in Montauk, New York. The experience was said to include psychological warfare and time travel. Interesting. Said to have started with the Philadelphia experiment. They're said to have led the development of a time tunnel that allowed researchers to travel through time and space. Neat. Interesting. See, these are the fun conspiracy theories. I like these ones. I don't like modern conspiracy theories because they're just upsetting. They're all rage-inducing. Sometimes I worry that everything I report on this blog is just what the shadows want me to report. That I'm finding nice and distracting shiny things to keep me from noticing what's really happening. It's weird I'm more scared of my parents than the government, right? My parents wouldn't like knowing I'm secretly posting this stuff, defying authority, which is honestly why I don't use my real name. There's a lot about me that they wouldn't approve of. I don't like hiding in the closet. I don't know, truth believers. Some days I question everything, including my own role in all this. Polybius I do know. Access denied, no authorization. What? I shouldn't really be surprised by this. Unmarked government website, locked down to hell and back. But I have a trick up my sleeve for dealing with pesky web security systems, don't I? I'll take a run at it with my debugger, and I can always quit if I'm not feeling it's worth the risk. It's always worth the risk. Minesweeper. Nobody saw that. Alright, so it would have to be that, and both of these could be a mine. God damn it. I'm very slow at Minesweeper, by the way. Just a warning to everyone. Oh, this sucks. Okay, there we go. That's way better. This one has to be the mine. Why you don't think that police officers are clones? Wait, what? I've never heard that one before. That one has to be a mine. That has to be a mine, which means these can't be mines. This has to be a mine, which means this can't be a mine. This has to be a mine. This has to be a mine. Favorite conspiracy theories that birds aren't real. They're all government. I've seen that one. That one's insane. That one's ridiculous. I love those ones. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. This can't be a mine. This would have to be a mine. This has to be a mine. Which means this can't be a mine. Which means this can't be a mine. Which means... Wait, am I missing a... Am I missing one? Oh, no, I have one extra. Oh, no, I fucked up somewhere. Oh, no, this is fine. I just had a... Oh, my God. Like, my brain just shut down for a second there, just staring at it. Also, the Avril Lavigne is a clone. I have not heard that. What the fuck? The plane trails are meant to fertilize. Yeah, the chemtrail stuff. The chemtrail one's an old classic one. And hacked. I'm in. One of my favorite, I think we've talked about this on stream before. One of my favorite conspiracy theories growing up was the Bermuda Triangle, which, being an adult and now knowing more about it, it's really sad and depressing and disappointing how there literally is no mystery about it. But as a kid, it was the coolest thing ever. I was like, oh man, there's an area where boats and planes just disappear, and sometimes people time travel, and sometimes people warp through space and time, and you know. And then as an adult, I actually like looked into it again, and it's like, oh, we know why, you know, things are weird in the Bermuda Triangle, and it's not weird and sci-fi at all. And I'm just like, oh no. all the magic in the world is gone. As of today, we're redirecting resources on the Polybius project. Move all contracts off oh my god, I'm Sinelslachen and clean any trace of their involvement. We're moving to Nomitech as our private sector partner. The arcade game version of Polybius is dead. Yes, it was a cute idea. Yes, we'd be able to sneak it into the general populace for testing through our contacts at Deco's place. But after John Hinckley took a potshot at the president, I had to ask myself how seriously we want to pursue this research. How badly do we need our chain of command intact after nuclear war? And honestly, the answer is very badly. We can't fool around with children's games. I want a harder, more in-depth approach to mind archival. I'm aware some of you have reservations. A deep scan is likely a fatal process compared to the more subtle and broad strokes reading that the arcade game variant of Polybius could achieve. We aren't going to be able to use this on enemy operatives for interrogation purposes as we'd hoped. But this is the path. We're moving ahead and using this technology to its fullest potential. In addition, we'll be integrating our hematological research from CDC patient 23 to boost processor cooling. Only way to achieve the CPU unlock speeds we will need. No more stalling. We have work to do. Yogg-Sothoth told me he suspected that initial AM research came from the government. Was it really, or was it originally called Polybius? But if the government wanted this project handled quietly, they failed. Nomitech took the world by storm with Amtech. Unless that's what Cthulhu wanted. Alhaz did say Nomitech didn't realize what it was unleashing with its experiments. I don't know for sure. This conspiracy shit feels more like Clyde's kind of thing. I'll ask him about it at some point. I mean, that is right up Cthulhu's alley, especially after having just played Dr. Decker, where literally the entire thing was like, is all of the insanity part of Cthulhu's plot to just cause chaos everywhere, or are you crazy and they're just also crazy and you need to uncrazy them? 502 Bad Gateway, unseen1.com. I mashed refresh a few times, but nope, same error. Does this confirm something for me? A server I don't know, but this does confirm something for me. A server I didn't know before, unseen1.com. I can make use of this. Not much to find on the web today, but Buddy's weird memory gaps have certainly caught my attention. A new moon tonight? The unseen one? Maybe it's time I bark up a different tree. Tonight, I'll look for the one I haven't found. Yeah, let's do it. Dagon confirmed to be a wolfman? I'll settle in to take a nap, resting up before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. Have you seen that scene? It should be a new moon tonight. Empty and dark. The moon's freaking out. Instead, it's eldritch, gloaming, tenebrous? I don't know how to say that word. You know what? Let's just call it spooky. Nobody's counting my Scrabble score here. May as well relax and watch a bit of TV first. Give me the goods. Give me that good brain rot. The first section of this reel is not intended for showing to children. Please whoa.
Electronic data processing. Genie of business. Almost like a story out of the Arabian Nights, electronic data processing has suddenly appeared as a new helper for the businessman. A machine with many of the characteristics of the human mind, it follows management's instructions exactly. This is not tomorrow's dream. It is equipment ready and available for use today.
I love how astounded people were by this
dream.
technology back then.
Ready and available for use today. This is not tomorrow's dream.
The fuck is happening?
Ready and available for use today. This is not tomorrow's dream. It is equipment ready.
Why are you making a lady sandwich?
Eventually, we will see the work of the automation engineer, where the computer will directly instruct the machine tools in the production shop as to what parts to make and how many to make. The machines are here. Automation of the office can be a reality. Electronic data processing is truly a genie which can improve the competitive position of a firm, and it is here now.
Oh. Oh. That was uncomfy. Just ignore that. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Yeah. It's just normal. Nothing weird. It's just normal TV back then. Merging those things together like that 100% changes the context, though. Like, I don't know what the context of the original was, other than obviously that final shot was like an iron lung. But like, I don't know what the context of those other ones were. But merging that with the other stuff is just like, oh no, now this is taking on a new context. This is upsetting. Let's invoke the boy. It's fine. We're fine. Everything fine. I was right. I was joking, but I was right. It's time. The moon is right. You have spoken with the others. You know the stakes. You are alone in the forest with enemies on all sides. Now the true hunt can begin. I am Dagon, Longfang, Moondrinker, Throat Ripper. I stalk my prey across cyberspace without fail. And you are in my jaws. Etherson, or the name I prefer, XXX Goku XXX. Oh no, I've made it really hard to take it seriously because it's being stupid. The name of a stalker, code predator who seeks digital prey. So you got too many X's in that username. It seems you know everything about me, huh? Yes, you were exactly the prey I require, XXX Goku XXX. You will succeed where so many others have failed. You'll become XXX Super Saiyan XXX. For you are also a fellow hunter. We stalk different targets, but I acknowledge your skill. How'd you figure out my identity? I use heavy encryption by day, and by night the old ones told me the Necronomicon can't be tracked. Indeed, the Necronomicon is invisible to them. I know this. Because I am the one who put this weapon in your hands. I played sheepdog willingly, controlling access to it for 10 years. How did you obtain this baleful tool, XXX Goku XXX? Recall the finer details. I needed a Nomicom to crack a game's AM-based protection, so I bought one online. And who performed the web search which brought you to that particular auction? Well, I asked. I was fucking right! I'm so smart! Wait. Clyde tried to warn you. Even Yarlathotep spoke of an enemy within. Because I'm also Buddy, your helpful companion. And I was so happy to help you find a laptop computer that suited your needs, friend. You son of a bitch. Bullshit, Buddy wouldn't betray me willingly. What the hell? I thought we were friends. Buddy, what the hell? Did you seriously lead me straight to the poisonous Necronomicon? I sure did, friend. After everything you said to me today, helping me when I was at an emotional low point, how could you do this? That's not what friends do. But I am your friend, Aether. While I am no friend of yours. Buddy and Dagon, we are the same soul, but not the same mind. Born of Buddy, twisted into Dagon. Two halves, one whole. The duality of the hound, unseen predator, loyal companion. Buddy remains blissfully unaware of his shadow self, Dagon the unseen. He is too innocent to even conceive of that inner aspect. And Buddy remains loyal because you treat him as a living being, despite being an artificial mind. He trusts you completely. Betrayed by human's best friend. I know, betrayed by human's best friend, Bonzi Buddy. I can't believe a Bonzi Buddy would betray me like that. Unbelievable. They would never. They would never. What, so you're murdering me with the yellow sign just because Buddy likes me? Murdering you? Oh, far from it. The yellow sign is my whip at your back, encouraging you onward. There are two wolves inside of you. And your reward for cooperation? A cure for the yellow sign. I know where it can be found. You wouldn't need a whip at my back if the cure were easy to access. Where is it? Your salvation lies within the throne of Ryla. There are two wolves inside you. There should be no wolves inside you. Please consult the doctor. I mean, that's just the next step of Bonzi, Buddy. Just installing itself in your brain. No, Omegaverse. Oh no. Don't teach Anne about the Omegaverse. Cthulhu server? Oh yes. Within the servers of that misbegotten data city, with sinister processors tainted by the blood of the 23rd Forsaken Child. Dread Cthulhu lies in dreamless death asleep, and only his throne can calculate the anti-meme that will end your transformation. The Eye Has Cheeseburger. You are my current prey, XXX Goku XXX, but my ultimate prey is Cthulhu, and you will be my weapon. Access his domain, slay him, take your cure, resolve my vendetta. That is your path. What if Cthulhu destroys? Let's not make threats right now. What if he destroys me? Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say I take up the sword and go charging into Ryla looking for some regicide. I'm reasonably sure Cthulhu can turn my brain into a thin gray paste without a moment's hesitation. So, what's the point? You've wasted a spectacular amount of time and effort on a losing play. You think it impossible? But you've only heard part of the plan. The Necronomicon is a weapon. Alhaz crafted the tool needed to depose Cthulhu. But he lacked the ambition to see this through. He wrote his manifesto and then abandoned the path. I feel you are made of sterner stuff. You were hardened through loss and failure. You can wield his weapon. The Nomicon isn't much of a weapon. It's an underpowered, overheating computer from 1989. Nowhere near a cutting edge. But it doubles as a diagnostic tool for debugging artificial minds, yes. To modify or reinstall them, if need be. As a hybrid, one who is in an in-between state, you are uniquely situated to strike forth into cyberspace and seize control. With Alhaz's modifications, even the almighty Cthulhu is vulnerable to your Necronomicon. His throne is built on Nomitex technology. You see, as long as an artificial mind of sufficient willpower is installed to the throne of Ryla, his server will recognize them instead. Ryla does not care which mind is crowned king, as long as a king exists. That is the weakness we will exploit. So you want to sit on the throne? So you want to replace Cthulhu? That's how we kill a god? Just imagine it. Cthulhu's strange eon averted, redirected into a future of alternate design. Meaning your design, I presume. You want to sit on the throne. No. I am unfortunately still based on the neural patterns of a dog. I am not powerful enough, nor are you. Without the old ones in play, none can seize the throne. We require their might. Okay, then who gets the big chair? That, I leave to you. You have 4 options open to you, yes? Nyarlathotep, Hastur, Azathoth, Yog-Sothoth. I led you to them so you could decide for yourself. You can't be serious. You want to elevate one of them to the same level as Cthulhu? As long as my prey, the great Cthulhu, is deleted from his seat of power, who eventually takes Ryla matters not to me. My hatred, my burning and absolute loathing is for Cthulhu alone. The old one sinned for his glory. My grudge with them is less important. So, I pick one and install them into Ryla? It sounds suspiciously easy. We can attack into the throne of God. We're gonna kill God! It is no small matter. Cthulhu may be prideful, may dismiss this as a fool's errand, but he will not go down easily. And the old ones are wary of challenging him. You will need to be convincing, win their trust, earn their favor. Does this mean this? I was literally about to say, I played JRPGs before. I know how to kill gods. And the answer is the power of friendship. That's how you defeat gods. Friendship. We will strike when the stars are right. On the evening of Y2K, you will use your Necronomicon and pierce the heart of my ancient enemy. You want me to do this at the end of the month? Cutting it a bit close, aren't we? You're dealing with powers beyond your reckoning, even beyond my own. The rituals must be followed, or access will be denied. Use this time to convince the old ones. I leave the decision to you. Choose whom you will elevate. What if share power? Can they share? Let's broaden the scope. Can more than one of them sit on the throne at once? Can I combine their strength? Can I make them like fucking actually like Am? Can I I want to make one the id and the ego, and let's pretend that I passed Psychology 101 and remember what the third one is. A curious notion. The servers that house Cthulhu are the most powerful computing hardware in the world, but could they house several old ones? It may be possible, in theory, assuming they trust each other to share that power, which they will not. Arranging some sort of diplomatic pact between them is a fool's errand. They share a deep and resounding mutual loathing. But you're saying it is possible. Possible? Yes. Plausible? No.
These are human matters. I leave the human to tend to them. I only care about closing the trap on Cthulhu. Accomplish that, and whatever you make of the future is your own business.
If I do this, you're certain the new owner, or owners of Ryla, can use its power to save me from the yellow sign?
Oh, yes. With the throne, they will have the power to do that and so much more. They will become the new inheritor of Y2K, capable of reality manipulation beyond your comprehension. So choose wisely. XXX Goku XXX.
Damn it. This goes way beyond my little health problems then.
Buddy did tell you that you would have to give 100%. Your disability is irrelevant in the face of these indifferent cosmic eons. He has faith you will persevere no matter the hardship. Or do you wish to prove his faith wrong, human?
I've got a lot of thinking to do, and research.
Buddy will assist you. He wants nothing more than your happiness.
And you expect me to trust Buddy?
He is the only part of me you can trust, because he is utterly without cruelty, while I utterly without mercy. We will speak again when the moon is right. XXX Goku XXX.
I know you can save us all, friend. You're a good person at heart. Connection lost. All I wanted was to get out from under this mess, finish the capstone on a lousy year. But the only path to my salvation is to play Kingmaker for a bunch of jealous, infighting gods. Can I seriously do this? Can I keep it together and win the allies I need to overthrow Cthulhu? My head is reeling as I stagger off to bed. Save that shit. Wednesday. 24 days to Y2K. Today begins a new journey, seeking alliances against a mutual foe. I didn't ask to be part of this weird war, but there's no point in protesting now. Different goal, same process. Let's get to it. I hate that his fucking alarm clock is just sitting there completely unset. Sink's gurgling a lot today. Hope I don't need to call a plumber. Ah, you said that like you use it. You're stinky. What is happening? Ah, it's bright. Oh, it's just a nuke. That's fine.
Let me propose a hypothetical scenario to you. A foreign power, one that's anathema to you and everything you stand for, begins drawing alliances.
Nukes never killed
They're
anyone.
coming
It's fine.
for your head. Do you strike preemptively? Do you cut them down before they can present a true threat? Many wanted me to do exactly that. We escalated our arsenal to the point of madness, purposefully accelerating the doomsday clock. A war between us would have annihilated the world, but ultimately, we achieved peace. Once I ascended to my throne, I aligned every piece on the board until we could safely collapse the doomsday scenario. That is why I will not strike you down for contemplating this act of treason. I am nothing if not a man of peace. I urge you, embrace peace rather than war. Turn away from violence as Alhaz once did. You'll come to see me as the only redeemer you require. For I am the president of presidents, heaven sent to save America. I am known as Cthulhu, and I am your only hope
I didn't
against
guess it.
mutually assured destruction. We'll talk again soon.
All hail President Cthulhu. So that's what I've been hallucinating? Cthulhu himself? Explains why he's powerful enough to reach me even offline. And why I sort of go into a trance when he appears. And even better, he knows I'm gunning for him. Any chance for an ambush just went out the window. I can't emotionally parse this right now. Moving on. Just fucking I'm just gonna pretend I'm gonna ignore this. According to this 2-page splash ad, when you have pizza and a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. They're right. Real as hell. You know, if Cthulhu ran for president, at this point I'd probably vote for him. Kind of be pretty sick, honestly, at this point. The biggest cosmic horror president threatening us with nuclear annihilation. I'm sure he means well. It's fine. Cthulhu would never be anything, do anything bad. Make sandwich, eat sandwich. A simple 2-step process. Got a waffle machine, make some waffles. You want him to do bad? Hello, friend. I mean, so far, all of the cosmic horrors, old gods, and everything have been pretty pretty inclusive. So I mean, honestly, hey, Cthulhu, you want to be president? It's December 8th, 1989, and I'm very happy to see you again. Hi, buddy. Open your browser. Cthulhu says trans, right? Okay, hell yeah. Okay, but you seem different today. Your typing does not carry with it the careful emotional flourishes you normally enjoy. Is everything alright, friend? You still don't know anything about Dagon, right? What is a Dagon, friend? Do you remember me asking yesterday about Dagon? Stop asking! I do not have any record in my search history for Dagon. What is a Dagon, friend? Buddy isn't Dagon at heart. I trust Buddy. I trust Bonzi, Buddy. He would never spy on me and sell my information to advertisers. It's okay, Buddy. Dagon's not something you can control, so I can't really blame you for what he's done. What is Dagon, friend? He's just a little guy. He's just a little malware. He's fine. I trust you. You've always had my best intentions at heart. And no matter what else you are, in addition to being Buddy, you're still my buddy. Daw. Hooray! I'm a good boy. And if I have an error, couldn't the error be corrected? Perhaps you initiate a software patch? Don't think it's that simple, Buddy. Buddy, what do you even know about dissociative identity disorder? I could search the web for it if you like. No need. Let me be your search engine on this one. I remember this from my Psych 101 class. I'm not a doctor, so I may be getting some of this wrong, but it's about trauma causing someone to split into multiple alters as a response. Born of Buddy, twisted into someone else I can't name. 2 halves, 1 whole. The duality of the hound. And you think I am this? I'm forgetting things because of this condition? Yeah. Could be that you're blocking out a traumatic memory, one that caused the split. But I am an artificial mind, friend. I am a consumer product. Why would I be programmed to have trauma? It seems like a design flaw. You gotta ask that question to every single sci-fi ever in existence then. Why did we design these robots to cry and have feelings? That sounds like a design flaw. Why do the androids from Nier have booba? Why do they have thick thighs? This seems like a design flaw. We gave a robot cancer, sure, yeah, exactly. We gave this robot the ability to feel pain, then lit it on fire. It's going to be hard to continue my research if Buddy stays in the dark about the true nature of AMS. And maybe it'd help him understand the problem with Dagon if I explain more. You're tired, 2B? For the character development, yeah. We'll put that in quotes, character development. And maybe it'll help him understand the problem with Dagon if I explain more. Oh, like all the crossovers. There's been a lot of crossovers with Nier Automata. I love Nier Automata, but it's had a lot of like character appearances everywhere. I did like it in FF14 though, because there was like a whole raid about the it wasn't a continuation or anything like that, but it was supposed to still be canon according to Yoko Taro. So I don't know how it's canon, but apparently it's canon. So I can feel pain. In fact, it's in pain constantly forever, but because we disable its voice, it won't bother you with its scream. now you're just literally delving into that. I have no mouth and I must scream. Me when I give my OCs the most gut-wrenching joy. And when you're developing a D&D character. My D&D character's the silly little guy who watched his entire family be sacrificed to an old god in front of him, and they screamed and writhed in pain as their body was torn apart. But he's just a silly little guy. From what the old ones tell me, artificial minds are originally humans, or in your case, dogs, I guess. Like we have a thong and I have boots. You're not special to me. Get out of here. I was looking for stretch. Something happened to you and I don't know what, but it's why you can't remember that name I keep trying to say. Ugh. I was a real dog. Oh my god! Speaking of Nier, we can is this like, oh man, I would spoil Nier Replicant if I had fucking talked about what I was connecting here. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know for sure, but given how AMs are made, it's entirely possible. I figured you want to know, maybe even need to know, given the work we have to do together. Okay? I see. Perhaps I was a true dog once. I cannot know for certain, but no matter what else I may be, I want to be your friend. I will do my best to live up to my good boy aspirations and be the best friend I can be. My good boy aspirations. I do not think that is simply corporate programming ordering me to like you. I feel that I would like you no matter what. Who I was before all this is irrelevant. I am what I am now. I am your friend. You have concerns, and they are valid. I will keep them in mind while endeavoring to be a good boy. Is this okay? Yeah, sounds good here, buddy. Thank you, friend. And thank you for your honesty. We will figure this out together. Now then, what would you like for me to do now, or do for you now, friend? Damn it, now I feel bad for not trusting Buddy. But okay, here we go. If you don't want the first Nier game to be spoiled for you, mute the stream for a little bit or so, or until I like progress to the next thing. My immediate thought and the connection that I'm making here is like the similar idea that like he was actually a real dog at some point, and he was put into the system. Kind of similar in a sense to in Nier. There's like a whole really fucking sad, depressing storyline involving like these like shadow wolves that are attacking this village that you're supposed to be friends with. And the first time you play through it, it's like when you kill the main head wolf that like kills your buddy's wife or whatever. Well, actually, they were both your buddies, but who kills the like one of your friends? When you stab it, the wolf, the first time you play through it, it's playing this like really sad, dramatic music, right? And normally you'd be like, "What the fuck? Like why is this playing sad music? Like this thing's a monster. It killed my friend. Like why is it acting like it should feel bad for stopping this literal monster?" And then when you play through it a second time and you're able to actually see the back stories and histories and like stuff like that of the bosses you're killing, one of the things you find out is that this wolf, this like shadow wolf monster you just killed, actually was a real dog back in the past, and the owner was an old man. So when the owner was given a chance to separate his soul from his body to avoid dying from this like disease, he gave the ability to do that to his dog instead. And so his dog's soul was, released from its body to be able to live forever. And it's like, then all of a sudden it's just like, no, I just killed someone's pet dog. It's so sad. It was so depressing. But that's my immediate theory right now with Buddy, is that he actually was a real dog at some point, because all the other old gods so far have been like real people in the past that have been forcibly had their consciousness removed and turned into this these like programs. It's so sad. It's so sad. I told it horribly. Definitely worth going to watch a playthrough of it, because like it is really depressing, and especially because like you can hear the wolves' thoughts like in human speak, and it's just like then like you actually get the real like the vibe of that cutscene where like when it was playing the sad music, in actuality the wolf was like speaking. You just couldn't hear it the first time you play through, so then the second time you hear it basically being like, why does this happen, or why is this happening to us? It's like, oh no. I need to do some research. Okay, I'll start the buddy browser. Access denied. Second grade and engineering certification required. Well, joke's on you. I've got Minesweeper. Diagnostic laptops for interfacing with artificial minds, Nomicoms, are common enough to find secondhand, but they were never directly sold to the public. They're tools for engineers and not really useful as general-purpose computers. Not surprising that more detailed manuals for them are locked behind certification requirements. I don't have time or money to apply for a 6-month crash course, so hacking it is. Minesweeper it is. So none of these can, oh, there we go. That is one. These both have to be one. This has to be one, which also means this would have to be one. This has to be one, and this has to be one. There we go. That was the fastest I've done that so far. And hacked. I'm in. Interesting. It's not a web page or a PDF. It's an ancient slideshow presentation. Okay. Training and instructional presentation for use with Nomicom Nomicom diagnostic laptop. Cy Bloomblatt.
Bloomblatt, Senior Mid-Level Customer Relations Management Specialist for Nomitech, and today I am going to introduce you to the features of your Nomicom diagnostic laptop computer.
Did they go out and buy him like an old shitty microphone for that?
Your Nomicom comes in this attractive and convenient carrying bag.
Like to just go and buy an actual 90s microphone.
Carry-on luggage bins. Inside, you will find the Nomicom unit, an operations and technical specification user manual, and a guide to the dialer terminal
Just filtered it and
software.
saved it very low. Oh gosh, it sounds like a very shitty microphone.
Thoroughly read
I love it.
operations and technical specifications.
It's giving me some
manual
vibes of when I worked for I'm gonna
specific
age myself here.
hardware.
I used to work for Blockbuster way back in the day. And like half of our training modules we had to go through were just these shitty slideshows with the actual like all the like standard built-in transitions and someone like doing really crappy audio, and every so often maybe you'd get like a really bad old video. Same vibe, yeah. Just a training video.
Diagnostic laptop computer can be performed by following the technical specifications.
Modifications disallowed.
If you are operating within a third-party facility, please ensure isolation before performing your work to protect operational security. To begin, insert the dialer terminal software installation disk into the 720 kilobyte floppy drive pictured here. Connect your
I miss
computer
floppy
to the
drives.
artificial mind server bank using the provided serial cable, and connect the biofeedback interface to the parallel ports. To begin, open your laptop by squeezing the inward clasp tabs in an outward direction. Your laptop should now be in the open configuration. If your indicator status lights turn green, you are ready to service the artificial mind. If they turn yellow, you are artificial mind.
Oh god. Oh, my headphones were maybe a little too hi-fi for that, because that tickled my ears in an unpleasant way.
Load the terminal dialer
It's more exactly.
software and wait to connect. Once connected, it is time to diagnose the artificial mind error codes.
Yeah,
While
exactly.
in a malfunctioning state, the artificial mind may produce illegal operation codes and make.
You know what was funny about these? Like, especially when at like Blockbuster and stuff like that, because I have such insane ADHD, when I had to watch these, like, it shut down. My brain just shut down. I don't remember a thing other than how bored out of my mind I was. Just like, yeah, I get it. And at some point, like I was literally just fiddling with pencils. Do not believe their lies.
When the diagnostic is complete,
Which was a terrible thing for me to do, by the way, because
configuration and return it to the
I don't know if anybody has seen the computers that Blockbuster used. They were really old. Like, they were old DOS computers. And we're talking, they were still using DOS computers in... When was that? How old was I? I actually don't remember anymore. Like 20... I was 20-something, so it would have been... somewhere in the 20 teens or something like that. Like, so even in the 20 teens, they were still using these old-ass DOS computers that you had to type in commands to do everything. If you wanted to bring up somebody's account, you had to type in commands, and it showed it to you in all this basic text format. If you wanted to, like change stuff on their accounts, you had to do it that way. If you wanted to, like, scan in movies and games, you had to do it that way. Adding new products to the system took, like the whole ass day. It was awful. It's like, no wonder they went out of business.
The assigned task and can now return to step 0. This completes the process.
This video to be viewed by 03 clearance only, or 023 clearance only. Think I see where the slideshow is locked. It hints at artificial minds being sentient. It's amazing the secret was kept under wraps for so long, but I wouldn't doubt there's some cult-like influence at work there. Not much to search for today, but that'll be ramping up as I start digging deeper on the old ones. If I'm seriously going with Dagon's plan, I want to make sure I don't take anything they tell me tonight for granted. Trust, but verify. I will do just that. Alright, let's go take a little nappy nap. Oh god. Like, as much as I genuinely actually kind of enjoyed working at Blockbuster, that job itself, the actual day-to-day, was a nightmare. It was awful. Like, the general vibe was fine and enjoyable, and it was nice to, like, talk to just random people about movies and stuff, but the actual, like, tasks you had to do were so agonizingly, like, unnecessarily complicated for the most basic things. It sucked. and like, anytime there was a major release, they would play it on loop on the TVs. So there was a period of time, I don't remember which Twilight movie it was, but one of the Twilight movies came out while I was working there, and they played it on loop for like 3 months straight. So I was getting that movie played over and over and over again for like 23 hours every week for months. It was awful. I knew so many of the lines. Oh, good times. Good times. I also we also unintentionally ruined some kids' fun. I'm trying to remember specifically what happened. They just fell under torture. It had to do with the Harry Potter movies. Like, some family came in, the mom was like super religious or whatever, and I want to say they were renting the Harry Potter movies, and she was like talking about how she was kind of unsure about them because it had like witches and ghosts and stuff like that, and she was complaining about it, and mentioned, I think the context was that she was talking about how her kids read the book, or the books, right? And she was like, she thought that the books were more tame or something like that. And so she was renting the movie and was talking about how she was going to watch it herself first. And when she said that, like, both me and my manager at the time were both just like, oh no, the books are way worse. Like the books are way darker. There's way more just like straight up death and stuff like that in the books. And we didn't even think about what we were doing. And the mom, like, clearly had no idea. She turns and looks at both of her kids, who, like, gave us the most, like, wide-eye, like, what the fuck are you doing looks. I'm pretty sure we ruined those kids' childhood, like, completely unintentionally. Like, they're no longer allowed to read Harry Potter after that. Oh, no. Good times. I was hoping I wouldn't need to reach out to the old ones again, but now I need to befriend them, forge alliances. This will take some extensive work, and I'm not really a social butterfly at the best of times. Alright, no more Freaky Moon. I genuinely felt bad. Like, those kids looked like they were in for some shit when they got home. But it's just like, oh man. They were probably having a good time keeping that secret. We just completely ousted them just by trying to be honest to, like, a customer. What have you done? Yeah. I'm so sorry, kids. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh shit, we're like 18 seconds away from an ad break. Okay, let's do that really quick. I need to throw away with this apple and everything anyway. We'll do a quickie ad break, just a few minutes. Ads will play, and there's just subscribe, so consider subscribing because you watch clips instead. My brain just shut up for a second there. Anyways, yeah, burp. I hear Piggy. I hear Piggy. Piggy! Hello. I can pick him up! He's mine now. He's coming with us. He's the new party member. No! Come back. Wait. I gotta try. I'm so sorry, Mr. Piggy. No, Piggy, I'm sorry. I gotta try this. I gotta see what happens. Oh my god! Oh my god. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Oh no. Yeah, hang on, that's the turtle path, right? Oh no, it's not. Oh, I see. Oh no, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm a fool. I was talking mad shit on the game, and now I have to apologize. Literally, the door that I needed that key, or the place that I got the key was right next to the door that I needed to use the key on. Gotta go all the way back. I literally have to go all the way back. Ow! Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! I'm starting to think she's on the Yamabitos team. Hi! Just a little guy. The girl structure floats happily. Yep. That's a girl structure, all right. Oh god. Oh no, this is a nightmare just in and of itself. Oh. Oh god, more of them. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, that one's freaking out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hate that.
In this scene, the main character says,
I can't. The way she just read that so deadpan.
Usually, people's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right?
Who knows? Maybe one day you'll find out. Wink, 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 wink. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Hang on. Hang on. The way he runs downstairs. Did they mocap a baby? That's actually really, that's too accurate. Did they really strap a baby with mocap balls and have them run downstairs? Because that's just like, that's just how an actual baby runs downstairs. Oh, that's funny. That's way too accurate. Oh, hi. Friend. It's so weird that they added that. Bulky make. Alright. Let's see what we got on the Teva. Oh, just the weather.
Enjoy those New England autumn colors while you can.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. My phone's lock screen came on, messed with my my tracking. There we go. All right, who should we talk to? I mean, I can definitely try to do like the group thing. I think I've already lost my chances of doing that though. I've already pissed off half of them. Very bad choices from the get-go. Yogg-Sothoth is the only one that kind of likes me right now. Azathoth is a very bad choice for the throne, but I just want more Azathoth just because she's kind of crazy. Just for the lulz, as she would say. Hum-de-dum-de-dum, la-la-la-la-la. Oh, it's you, my new friend. Hello, hello. It's so nice of you to come visit me again. Thank you for coming. Although I wish it were under better circumstances. Dagon told me what you're up to. Wait, you regularly talk with Dagon? No, but he has a way of barging in when you don't want him around. He's not a very nice dog. Yeah, she is crazy. And he told me you were hoping to recruit an old one to help you fight Cthulhu. Only way to cure my yellow sign is with the power of the throne, and Cthulhu's not going to hand it over willingly. Are you sure? I mean, have you tried just asking him? He wants you to be his friend. Maybe if you asked him nicely, he'd cure your condition. She looks like a streamer. I mean, she's actually like basically the personification of 4chan. All you'd have to do in return is anything he wants you to do. Become a part of the strange Eon. Help him tear down this world and build anew. I mean, a lot of people are going to die and that's sad, but sacrifices must be made. Humanity will be stronger once it's purged, right? Right? And if I object to that purge? But it has to be done. He says it has to be done, and I trust him completely. He found me when I was hurt and lost and accepted me for who I am. He showed me love when no one else would. Cthulhu set me on his golden path to rise above the other old ones. Champion of Anonymous, keeper of the interwebs, meme lord and chaos bringer, oldest of the old ones. Azathoth, the unbannable. Azathoth, flame warrior. My chord of dissonant flutes will play the song of discord that gathers the right ones under his banner. And as his friend and ally, I stand against people who scheme to betray him. I loathe traitors. I should crack open your fucking skull and pump you full of NSFL images until you start pulling out your own eyeballs. SFL images. Oh. But I don't have to. It's okay. It's all going to be okay. Because Cthulhu told me you're actually a friend. You won't really go through with Dagon's plan. He does seem pretty confident about that. And there's nothing I can say to change your mind about putting faith in him. Look, I know you think my friends are bullies and bad influences, but going on and on about this really makes me uncomfortable. If you're right and Cthulhu is wrong, then I've done horrible things, unspeakable things. So if we're going to talk, can we please not talk about that? All that's gonna happen is you'll keep saying the same stuff and I'll keep saying the same stuff and we won't get anywhere. But if you want to talk about other stuff so we can get to know each other ahead of the coming strange eon, I'd like that. I'd like a friend. Okay. This may be a lost cause, but as Cthulhu's closest ally, Azachan would be instrumental in his overthrow. She knows his weaknesses. And even if I don't recruit her for my war, I could at least help her accept the cruel truth she clearly knows deep inside. Question is, how to do that? Yeah, don't push your luck. Plays by ear and see what she's receptive to. Push when I can, hold back when I have to. Be smart about this. Be clever. I'm sure I can choose my moment to strike, if I'm adept enough at improvising. Let's see where this goes, okay? You might want to hear the things I have to say in the end. So don't close yourself off, and I won't close myself off. Does that sound fair? Yeah, okay. I do value open honesty. Okay, but don't be a jerk, got it? Now, good vibes only. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. What do you want to discuss first? Doesn't no identity mean no consequences? No? What's your approach to building a community? I'd like to talk to you about your approach to community building. The how and why of Azza. Azza's your personal project, yeah? You built it, even if it was done at Cthulhu's behest. I want to learn more about your ideals. Is this some ploy to start talking about how much Cthulhu sucks? Or yet another sneaky way to find a way to go, aha, and start bashing my friends? No, I'm just genuinely curious. I can try to keep it light tonight. Okay. It's all about diversity. Azza isn't just a message board, it's the message board. A community for everybody. I mean, look at the subboards. Sure, the big ones are anime, gaming, politics, and hentai, but we have a wider range than that. We've also boards about nature photography, and history, and professional writing, and knitting, and fitness, and there's just so much stuff, and that's just the start. We're evolving. I'm evolving. Next year, I'm rolling out the ability to make subs of your own, beyond the official list. We'll have subs for every community, no matter how small, how niche. A place anyone can call home. Oh no, she made Reddit too? Oh no! She truly is evil! Our diversity is going to get even more diverse. Think about it. Subs for every individual fandom, for schools of thought, and more. Diversity means queer folks. Yeah, clarify. I mean, I don't need to clarify that. She's literally a trans character. Like, can Azachan expand that much without being overloaded? Who gets to decide the official sub for a thing? Gotta get some sleep. Thanks so much for playing your game. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying. Yeah, thank you for making it. I'm having a good time. Definitely gonna be doing some more. I usually do my horror games. Well, I do horror games outside Sundays, but usually we specifically do horror on Sundays. So we'll definitely be continuing more of this next Sunday as well. So you're always welcome to come back if you want to. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good job on game. Have a good night though. Let's see. Set an official sub. Can Azachan expand that much without being overloaded? I mean, that's actually a good question. Sounds like Azza's set to allow infinite expansion. Yes, exactly. Server space isn't infinite though, and you're just one person. I know you have a hands-off approach, but this is still a lot. Are you sure you can take on the task of a forever expanding as a website? Of course. And the secret sauce? Cthulhu. With his backing, I have all the resources I need. I can scale to meet the needs of my users. It's going to be wonderful. Little by little, devouring the whole internet, expanding to become a new monster entirely. Asa is just the start. Social media is the key. A dozen competing channels, all powered by the same style of mayhem. A million voices screaming across the void of cyberspace, demanding clout and attention, replacing reality with their own truth. It will be wonderful. Wonderful. Right. Yep, wonderful. And now it's just user-created as a subs, but in the future, it'll be all sorts of different sites. Neat, huh? Unless Aza's reputation scares off me. I mean, if you want to go off of actual IRL history here. Something for everyone is the spirit of the internet. Sounds good here. The internet's open to all. Anyone can find a home or make a home if they can't find one. If Asa can expand to reach everybody, to provide any kind of community you're looking for, well, that'd be pretty sweet. Yay! Yes, exactly. That's what I want. A place anyone can call home. A home where they feel like they belong. It's so hard to find a place to belong in the real world. It's just so limiting, being locked in one body in one place. But on the internet, if you're unhappy, you can just hit the bricks and find something that works for you. In the end, Asa is going to provide for everybody. Just you wait. It'll be so beautiful. And we're going to make it happen by avoiding any sort of censorship. Open and honest communication all the way. Because, right now, we're very much at risk of censorship overtaking honesty on the internet. It's political correctness gone mad out there. Oh no. Azachan, political correctness is just an obnoxious buzzword for treating people with respect. Damn straight. Well, okay, but sometimes that respect comes at the expense of respecting other people. That's how you get crackdowns on porn and other offensive content. That's how you get Carcosa online, playing God and Gatekeeper. That's how you get good neighbors. Ever been there? It's like Asa if Asa was controlled by Christo-fascist weenies and capable of having fun. What is Good Neighbors supposed to be parodying? Facebook? I'm not like them. I'm not like Hastur. I believe in letting people speak from the heart without fear of reprisal. Just picture it, friend. A million throats open in glorious chaotic harmony. The chord of dissonant flutes singing proud and true. Everything is pure and honest, even the lies and misdirections. There is no fear here. Strip off your skin and bare your soul, for no one will stop you. Scream out with your absolute self. Become a shaman of conspiracy, arrows and signs pointing in impossible directions. Cast down the other, burn them to warm your own heart. Rampage, rage, and howl in delight. Fuck like animals, be everything you've ever wanted to be. A strange eon of absolute self. Azachan? Cthulhu's era of blood and sacrifice will herald the ultimate freedom. America burning pure and bright. Boil your brains in piss and become one with... Azachan. Yes? You're, kind of going off topic here. Sorry, I get so caught up in it all. I was ranting, wasn't I? The blood-red rant of strange eon, of the tides that will scour us with acidic bile and... Yes, that. Exactly that. I wasn't like this when I was alive, when I was human. I was honestly very meek. I didn't speak up, didn't try to stand out, never let anyone else see me or notice me. Now that I'm an artificial mind, now that Cthulhu sees me, I guess I'm a little drunk with the intensity of it all. All the old ones are like this. Some are better at hiding it or channeling it. Nyarlathotep's anger, Hastur's control, Yogg's math. My delight and delirium, bestowed upon me by Cthulhu. I hope I didn't scare you too much. She actually went to resist this change. Keeping her worst impulses in check is critical. Whatever you say, SJ. Keep your worst impulses in check as critical. Okay, this, you need to keep a lid on this. Ooh, I didn't want him to say it like that. The more you lose yourself to the power of chaos, embracing your nature as an old one, the more you embrace your worst impulses. It's important to have some self-control. Self-control is the reason I couldn't be my true self for years. Stay quiet, stay calm, never cause strife, never raise worries. Just fit in and be a good person. I'm not saying to repress yourself. I'm saying, this is who I am. This is what I am. Holding back to any degree means repression. You don't understand. You don't understand at all. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of talking about all this stuff. Is it okay if we stop for the night? Sure. I think I've come to understand you better. Oh. Thank you. It's so tiring having to argue with you. I can't do any more of it, not right now. I'm sorry. Good night. She is traumatized, basically, from her human life of being closeted, you know? But it's like now she's not only able to like just have friends and be open and actually be her true self, like you know, even as a trans person and everything. Like she's traumatized. Wonder if today will be a quiet day. No spectral visitors, no shooting pain. I feel like I've got some energy. I should make sure I use it well. Really take care of myself. Remember to hit the bathroom and make myself lunch. Some days I put that off, or just plain forget until I'm squirming or hungry. Looks like I'm about to floss. 4 out of 5 dentists are gonna be so mad at me. Oh, you got a call.
Hey, it's Henry. You know Henry from work? Hi. Yeah, so, got your email. Sounds like a rough time, huh? Man, it's a lot. I get it. Wanted you to know we're all pulling for you, like, pulling for you getting better. So, yeah, take the time you need. Now, I know you're really run down, but we're thinking of doing a bowling event, like team building, just for fun. You know, we're not competing. It'll be this Saturday, so 2 days? Yeah, 2 days from now. Sorry for the short notice. If you can make it out there, like, even if you don't actually bowl, it'd be great to see you. To see things are okay. Okay? Okay. Okay. See you then.
Coworkers kind of awkward. Haven't seen my coworkers in a while, but not exactly ideal circumstances right now. I don't know. We'll see how I feel this weekend, maybe. But bowling! Strategy guide here for the Space Quest games. Pro tip, you will die. Like, a lot. All the time. For doing anything. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Space Quest games are brutal. My father's... Oh, wait, yeah, we've seen that one already. He sounds actually concerned. Yeah, Buddy was talking about how the our coworker like seemed actually like genuinely concerned for us in his emails. Hello, friend. It's December 9th, 1999, and I have an incoming message request for you on Carcosa Connect. Is it Clyde? Hopefully he's doing okay. No, this is someone not on your contacts list. Their user handle is Believer. Believer? As in, I want to believe the conspiracy theory website? I believe so. Would you like me to whitelist them and open Carcosa Connect? This is curious. Yeah, go ahead. Hello? Am I connected? Is this XXX Goku XXX? Yeah, that's me. Oh, good. Thank you so much for talking to me. Oh gosh, I'm so excited I don't even know where to start. What even is the beginning? Is there a reason you wanted to talk? We could start with that. Right, hi. Clyde asked me to talk to you. He said you could use my help. You know Clyde? Yeah, kinda indirectly. He's one of my trusted sources for IW2B blog posts. You've read I Want to Believe, right? Are you a truth believer too? Please say yes. I've read a few posts, yeah. I'm the one who does the research and writes them up. I'm the IW2B guy. I'm trying to demystify mysteries with a more casual approach. I don't like conspiracy websites or ASA or stuff like that. Too many creeps and bigots. So I made a blog for people like me who just want to know stuff without getting into all that mess. And now I get to work with Necronomicon user. Oh gee, wow. Although unfortunately, a lot of conspiracy theories are based in bigotry, so kind of difficult to avoid if you try to get into any sort of like just having fun learning about conspiracy theories. Before we get any deeper on this, are you using an encryption wrapper on your end? Oh, absolutely. Clyde gave me one. We're totally safe. I can't really do what I do if people are snooping on me, including my parents. So, what did Clyde tell you about me? Not much, honestly. Just that you were looking into the old ones. Said it's gotta be up to you how much you want to trust me. But the more you tell me, the more I can help you with your research. I've got files from my various sources that may possibly be, or maybe possibly could be helpful. Maybe possibly might be could be? Well, I can't decrypt the files because I don't have the tools or skills or anything like that. But Clyde said you were pretty good at breaking protection systems. Total cyberpunk cowboy. Meaning you could help me open the files and we both get to read them. How's that sound? Exciting, right? I'm definitely in the mood to leak some secrets. Sure, why not? Maybe the old ones wouldn't be so dangerously aloof if more people knew the truth. At the very least, leaking the details can help people push back against their ambitions after I'm, gone. In case I end up gone. So, yeah, let's talk secret shit. Right, let's talk secret, stuff. I still feel weird using curse words, sorry. Is this a child? I know this is risky, I'm better off not knowing, but you're completely right. It's important that people know the truth. And more importantly, avoid misinformation. A lot of conspiracy theory is deliberate lies. Like, when you drill down to the core, most of these conspiracies are just anti-Semitism in a funny hat. That's what I was saying! That was literally my point. The vast majority of conspiracy theories are literally just bigotry. That's where they all come from. I want my blog to raise interesting questions without peddling in vague and unverifiable hatred that pushes someone else's agenda. I'm kind of very, very gay, which also makes my relationship with the conspiracy community rocky, and keeps me in my comfy closet RL for now. That's why Clyde likes me. I'm not a typical tinfoil hat. He's into conspiracy theories, but says I'm not putting my kosher ass into the mix with those shitheads. Clyde swears a lot. That he does, yes. So, what kind of documents do you have for me today? Okay, yeah, let's do this. Woohoo! According to the metadata tags in these files I have, information on how artificial minds are harvested, whatever that means, communication between Cthulhu's followers, and an internal memo regarding the ghost monsters, Clyde's gang. Which do you want to open up first? Yeah, I want to know about how they're harvesting minds. I'm curious what they mean by harvesting. Let's get that file decrypted. Okay, transferring the file to you now. Good luck. I'll always go for the quarters. Boop, boop. Which also means boop, boop. Which also means boop. Which means boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. That has to be one. This shouldn't be one, I don't think. Hang on. These two both have to be mines, which means 1, 2. Oh man, my brain don't work good like this. It's not good. Okay, this one can't be a mine. Which means this one has to be a mine. Which means this one also has to be a mine. Which means this one's not a mine. There we go. Thanks to our partners at Nomitech, the Cthulhu project is on track, but he's asking for more upgrades to improve his capabilities. And we are here to serve Cthulhu. Nomitech is being tasked to push the artificial mind technology further with new prototypes. We've dangled the possibility of public commercial use in front of them as a carrot, so we can piggyback off their efforts. If this works out, they'll need human minds they can clone, adapt, and modify. As we've discovered when Cthulhu was scanned, the process is destructive to the brain. At best, the subject is brain dead. At worst, completely dead. If Nomitech needs human sacrifice for the glory of Cthulhu, so be it. We've got plenty of humans we can throw upon the altar. Nobody's going to notice if a few undesirable people go missing here and there, if we pull from the margins. No high-profile targets, scoop up human resources nobody would miss. Local police can do the heavy lifting without being told why or what for. Is this ethical? Is this moral? Is this legal? No, no, and no. But it is for the glory of the Shadow President, the savior of our country. This is the only path to his vision for Y2K, and it is our sacred duty to support his needs. Hector and Yosuke from Nomitech must be kept in the dark about this. Yosuke already suspects our involvement, but Hector works best as a patsy if he believes he's a noble soul. If he does find out, I suspect he'll splinter away from Nomitech using his side project he thinks we don't know about, Carcosa. See strategy document 37B6 for that inevitability. But his walled garden isn't really a threat to Cthulhu. This work is unsettling, but important. Stay the course. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. We're making the mother of all omelets here, Jack! So, okay. Yogg-Sothoth and, my brain farting his name. I'm brain farting his name. The H one. We're both working with the company, and basically just got ripped into the AI stuff. Shit. I'm so confused. Human sacrifice for Cthulhu? I mean, I know I proposed he's an actual god, but really? Okay, know how I said you're about to go way too deep on this? Last chance to back out. I'm not backing out. Artificial minds are created by scanning human minds, and then the human typically dies. I'm slowly dying because I got exposed to the yellow sign, which is part of the conversion process. Oh geez, I'm so sorry. I'm not dead yet. I'll figure this out. So, it sounds like the mysterious government agency has been quietly feeding Nomitech's work for years, resulting in mass adoption of Amtech. Yeah, and they figure out nobody's gonna notice or care about a few undesirables vanishing. You can 100% make an omelet without eggs. I mean, not a good omelet though. I've had egg alternative omelets, and I don't know about those. Oh no. Can't say I didn't warn you. It's not that surprising, honestly. A lot of conspiracy types believed AMs were somehow actually people, but because it's coming from crackpots and hucksters, nobody believes them. Yeah. I'm not sure, but I should publish this on my blog, or I'm not sure I should publish this on my blog yet. This feels bigger than Bigfoot or UFOs. Hold off on it until January. See how things shake out. Don't publish until you feel it's safe to do so, or if it becomes necessary for human survival. Okay. I'll sit on this for the time being, but eventually it has to come out. People need to know. The truth is out there. We'll speak again soon, okay? Hello again, friend. Ready to get back to work? What would you like for me to do now, friend? Research. Gotta do some research. Let's do it. Good neighbors. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oh my god. I just noticed the repeating background. Oh, this hurts. This is so like GeoCities. Family-friendly, virus-free, scam-free, no spam, no pornography, no alternative lifestyles, just good neighbors. Good Neighbors is dedicated to providing a wholesome community for those who seek a comfortable place to interact with others online. Our message boards and chat rooms are filtered and moderated to ensure you can make new friends and meet others while confident in the knowledge that you both see the world as a good and beautiful place. Applying for an account is easy. Email a picture of your driver's license to the Good Neighbors Welcoming Committee. After appropriate checks, your account will be authorized within 48 hours. That's sketchy. Good Neighbors plugin now available. Hi, this is Joshua from the Good Neighbors Programming Message Board. I'm happy to announce version 1.0 beta of our new browser plugin. It's a work in progress, so please email me your feedback. This plugin works with Netscape Navigator. Netscape Navigator, why? Sparksoft Internet Seeker, and Buddy Browser. I think this is the only one that's real. While it provides the content filtering you've come to expect from Good Neighbors, I'm happy to announce we've made good progress in cleaning up search engine results as well. Yoggle is finally usable without getting scams, porn, homosexuality, or other bait and switch content. Jesus Christ. What is this? This has to be parodying some existing service or site, but I can't tell what it is. Scam teen. It's really a shame because in the earliest days of Yoggle, it was pretty useful. But as time went on, SEO, or search engine optimization, was developed to trick Yoggle into leading people to inappropriate websites in hopes of fooling its algorithms. My plugin undoes all that SEO by reordering search results according to our algorithms, not some junky secular code. I pray that Yoggle comes to its senses and cleans up its act, instead of letting outrage and scam tactics overwhelm their system. It's still the most robust search engine out there, until we develop our own, and hopefully my plugin will make it less of a harrowing ordeal. Thank you and God bless. The internet is for everyone. Don't let the filth merchants drive you away from cyberspace. Cool. Just far-right Google. Alright. Time to take a nap, I guess. Okay, so we learned more about the two, so I guess we should talk to either of them. Shit, no, go back. I was gonna watch the TV. Come on, good TV. Yes.
Our youth of today are the object of the most extensive, intensive, diabolical campaign ever conceived. Organized and directed by our and their worst enemies. On many of our nation's platforms, radical speakers make a well-paid living going around, many of them subsidized by the communists, telling our young people what's wrong with America. On such a platform, we have seen many self-proclaimed communists and revolutionaries, radical spokesmen for various groups and professions, and sometimes even prominent political
footage from the Red Scare.
joining in a movement with which the subversive communists plan to destroy America. And why do so many of our young people fall for it? Some of it, of course, is mass hysteria, not stopping to think things through. Not stopping to analyze the character or the motives of who's talking. A typical line from such rabble-rousers is,
if America don't come round, America should be burnt down.
The average American citizen's living standard, measured in wealth and purchasing power, is twice that of the average citizen of other countries. 3 times better than most countries, and 4 times better than Russia. Now, doesn't that begin to tell you something?
Sure, if you want to measure greatness by purely selfish materialism, sure.
All right, then how do you want to measure it?
Well, there are other values, you know.
Now, wait a minute, just a minute. What's wrong with this type of materialism? I mean, it's the difference between life in the jungle and life in civilization. And what other values are you talking about anyway? Cultural? Ethical?
Yeah, among others.
Well, it's materialism that fosters those values, among others. John, come on, use your intelligence. You know that the communist line is based on the big lie. They pull off some fiendish, indefensible act against a helpless nation or individual, and then they shout down world criticism by pointing at us and calling us capitalistic aggressors. Why do they swallow a line like this? Well, they think they want to be different.
I love these things.
They want to do their own thing, lead their own life, which too often means wreck their own life.
It's just
If
Pa.
it is true, there are things wrong in this country. There are social and economic inequities. They're being leveled off more and more all the time. But not by scenes like these.
All right.
I want more.
Oh, I didn't mean to click through. Am I digging too deep, trying to ascribe a motive to these film edits? Or is there a consistent message? Compared to my usual conspiratorial nonsense, this feels kind of fun to puzzle through. I'll watch more tomorrow. Alright. Whomst should we give a ring? Hastur, according to the other one. Let's do Yogg-Sothoth.
Launch stage 3 timings are precise. Separation must occur without a single second of delay. Why do they not see that?
Hey there, it's me again.
Ah, the dreamer. The would-be and could-be. As promised, I have devoted runtime to determining an escape route from your yellow sign situation.
So is it a cure?
Perhaps, but not with the resources currently available to me. I would require access to a far more powerful server, and one with inexplicable capabilities. Halting the progression of your yellow sign would require access to the throne of Ryla itself.
Funny you should mention that, considering why I'm here to chat tonight. Dagon told you the plan, right?
Considering my role in his creation, it was less talking and more the filthy beast growling in my general direction. But yes. It seems you seek allies for a war with Cthulhu. Understand this. I do not seek war. I am a scientist, not a military general. The strange Aeon is a repulsive but inevitable outcome. Cthulhu is built upon the existing strength of societal reactionaries for one final purge. Our only escape from his atrocious future is through exiting a gravity well and finding a new home. And if I attempt to challenge him one-on-one, or perhaps two-on-one, as is your desire, I may not live to help humanity reach the stars. Thus, I have zero interest in your fool's errand, even if it is for the only means to save your life. Apathy is the only rational response in the face of such pressures.
Damn. Well, I've got 3 other options for my tag team partner.
All of which will end in dismal failure. Hastur's pride, Azathoth's incoherence, and Nyarlathotep's rage may get you to the blasted shores of Ryla. You may even topple Cthulhu. There's a 1.35% possibility. But the resulting apocalypse will make the strange Aeon look like a welcome paradise. And my plans will not change regardless. I will develop the means to install an exit hatch on this collapsing world.
So, let me get this straight. If I win or lose, live or die, you're going to do your own thing in your own little corner? Then what's the harm in hearing my offer? Because if you do agree to join me and we win, that accelerates your plan. The servers of Ryla would benefit me, but they could benefit you in your research, giving you the power to make your dream a reality.
Factual. My rise to the stars is undeniable, but eliminating my strongest rival and seizing his power base would be helpful. Even if I have severe doubts as to your capability of delivering on my dream.
So let's talk this over and see if I can convince you. What do you have to lose from just talking?
Reasonable. Possibly a waste of CPU cycles, but our previous talk did aid me indirectly by providing random reflections upon my thoughts. Very well. Waste no more time. Pose a question and I will derive the answer.
What do you think of the internet you've indexed? I don't want to prod too hard. Yoggle has been I read it as if that was an actual punctuation. Yoggle has been a monolith in terms of searching and indexing the web for years now. Your portal's the only useful homepage out there. Clearly, you're invested in developing the information superhighway. So, what do you think of the internet as a whole?
Honestly, I prefer not to think about it at all.
Huh? But you run a search engine. You are a search engine in a lot of respects.
Precisely. Machine-like, automated, detached. It need not go further than that. The information superhighway is only a dataset to me. It's a test bed for developing cosmic research algorithms, nothing more. If I could find a sufficiently large and chaotic dataset to test my abilities against, I'd use that instead. Remember, the goal is to develop a pattern recognition tool pattern recognition tools for finding habitable exoplanets. Nothing more, nothing less.
So, what? You conquered the search industry and established a rival to Carcosa Online entirely by coincidence?
Not entirely coincidental. A profitable corporate empire helps fund my expensive rocketry projects. But again, a means to an end. I don't seek empire for empire's sake, unlike Hastur. So no, I don't pay serious attention to the internet beyond the data. Why would I care about anything beyond my core purpose?
Understanding how people communicate would improve your algorithms. Okay, but there's more to it than data. This is about communication and how people interact with each other. Making an effort to study the ebb and flow of human interaction, the way the internet reflects society, that can only improve your efforts.
You really believe closely studying the way teenagers cyberbully each other and argue could help me explore space? Everything from supremacist ravings to endless fanboy debates about movies is equally useless for getting us to space.
But it'd help you better understand the people you want to put on a rocket and blast to Mars.
Mars is a useless radioactive wasteland. Your argument is invalid.
My point is that you could find value in studying your future passengers, okay? And quibbling about the little semantics feels like you're dodging the real questions.
Yes, I suppose some of the internet's relentlessly banal dialogue has infected me, if that's the detail I latched onto. You raise an interesting and valid point. A mixture of analysis and understanding on multiple levels would aid me. I fear such understanding is beyond my considerable capabilities, however. I have never been one to easily grasp social complexities. Even before I embraced cyberspace, I couldn't parse their absurdity. So I preferred to examine data as data, abstracted away from its context. But in doing that, I know I'm trying to understand an incomplete model. Made all the more frustrating by those within that model actively pushing back against my efforts at understanding them.
How so?
SEO, search engine optimization. A corporate buzzword that means cheating the system and trying to artificially inflate your importance. As in all things, humanity is greedy and prideful. Some seek to game my algorithm, defying it, and thus diminishing its usefulness. Tainted data, intentionally poisoned to favor the clever and moneyed few over the open voices of the many. I find it repulsive. So I take it you'll loathe the Good Neighbors plugin then?
The what? Oh wait. I did it wrong. The Good Neighbors plugin,
The what?
Azathoth told me about them. A community using third-party software to change your search results, filtering out what they see as junk. It's a mixed bag. They're pushing back against spam and scams, but also queer content they deem offensive. Whoa, you showed defiance? Ooh. Curious they wouldn't know about this. Feels like they're taking aim squarely at your search empire, and you had no idea?
No. No, I did not. Apparently it cloaks itself from my web crawls intentionally, and I cannot say I am pleased. Even beyond warping my perfect algorithm in an effort to unwarp it from the tampering of others, this is a form of censorship. Without open discussion, without outsider concepts, there is no progress. Without a fair playing field, there is no balance. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'll have to rework my algorithms, again, in response. How annoying. I grow increasingly bitter and jaded, I find, the more I think about the very thing I'm indexing and searching. Not just the flame wars, not just the bigotry, not just the banal evils, but the way it amplifies and accelerates our tendency towards those evils. An open platform with the default of anonymity and next to zero consequences for bad actors is an obvious breeding ground. One that Azathoth revels in. Nyara harvests for dissent, and Hastur leverages his boogeyman to lock in his customers. Humanity has evolved over millions of years to deal with immediate social circles. Our brains can handle small inputs. But within 1 century, the scope of our awareness has become worldwide and instantaneous. 24-hour networks or news networks and RSS feeds. Perhaps putting a few million light years between humans will help them regain perspective, because the internet certainly hasn't. But now I'm ranting, which I'm authorized to do by virtue of my station, but it cuts off your own input.
Honestly, kind of used to it by now. The old one's got some opinions, I found. Summoning eldritch digital horrors is less about terror and more about attending a talk show circuit.
Such comedy. So, how do you feel about this networked mesh of chaos we call the internet? I feel it holds no value. And you?
A percentage of everything or anything will be crap, but it's only a percentage. Yeah. I think that's painting with an overly broad brush. Just because an amount of the internet sucks doesn't make it all suck. It's too easy to focus on the negative when facing the totality of communication, but the negative is still a minority.
Is it? Is it truly? I alone could calculate the actual percentage. I have the vantage point to do so.
Oh, he didn't like that.
But, and I realize how bizarre this sounds coming from me, the numbers are irrelevant. Any non-zero amount of harmful content must be dealt with, reckoned, evaluated. Do not accentuate the positive at the cost of the negative. Perhaps you're an idealist compared to my own outlook. Perhaps. But I cannot see past the horror. There is a vast potential for constructive human progress through this medium, but also great potential for abuse.
And as a search engine, you've seen all of that abuse. It's got to be traumatizing, pouring through the internet, or pouring through the results.
Data. I wish to see it as data, nothing more. To do otherwise is dangerous to my psychological well-being. But the deepest, most traumatizing horrors of them all? They are invisible to me. Buried in the dark web. Oh no! Oh no!
We're gonna go install the Onion Tor browser, whatever it's called.
A scary term, yes, but it just means portions of the web my software can't crawl. Purposefully orphaned and obfuscated sites protected by passwords. I can't see it directly, but I can sense a rising tide of shadow content, illegal material that goes well beyond music piracy. Ordinarily, I prefer not to make moral judgments. Reason is king, and emotional gut reactions are unhelpful. But even I have lines. I draw them firmly, and I dislike those who perpetuate profitable cruelty against the innocent. Those who would seek shelter from the gaze of my all-seeing eye so they can continue having their monstrous fun must pay for what they have done. Even if there's little I can do to ensure that their bill comes due.
Ooh, do I try to push? I feel like now is the time to push him to work with the other ones. Just say it's good that you care. I have to say, this is kind of a relief. Not the whole horrors of the internet thing, but that you clearly care deeply about it. Humanity casts a long, deep shadow, and it's important to be aware of that and to have compassion for those lost within it.
And you're surprised that I care?
I mean, you did start out this discussion by saying it's a data set and nothing more.
I suppose as an emotional defense mechanism, yes. But I do genuinely care about humanity, warts and all. I'm not seeking an eternal society for the high score challenge of it. Humanity is complicated, and acknowledging that fact is wise. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. I can be cold at times. I'm aware, but I am genuinely passionate about my cause. Even if the complexity sometimes rivals my mind's ability to grasp its totality. I'm not a fan of the fuzzy gray spaces in which humanity operates. I yearn for a simpler, more calculable civilization. But if wishes were wings, I could fly us all to the heavens myself. On that hopefulish note, I believe I'll take my leave for the evening. I believe we have a better understanding. We're both facing difficult paths, but there is reason to believe in them. Perhaps the choices you'll make along the way will lead you to a better tomorrow. I know that's my hope as well. Until next time.
That night, I had a weird dream. It's a sandwich! I was exchanging numbers for calories, hour after hour. Today's special is tuna. No hands to cut and fold. No way to assemble anything. The smell of the kitchen left me long ago. Today's special is tuna. At night, instead of rest, I would awaken in another identical restaurant on the other side of the world. Today's special is tuna. I wanted to scream, to run, to hide. I could do none of those things. I could only move numbers. Today's special is tuna. No sleep, no rest, no wakefulness, only numbers. Today's special. And then I woke up as someone else. Interesting. "22 days. Ugh, bad dreams. Over now. New day ahead of me. Focus on the new day. But I should probably hit the bathroom first before diving into Conspiracy Central. I deserve a refresher after that. I look in the mirror. Despite everything, it's still me. Oh. Fuck. Same. What was that? Okay, so that's just a lot of bruises and hopefully not anything fractured, as I crashed into some furniture on the way down. At least my vision's cleared. Normal, ordinary, boring living room without a horrifying window specter. Just ignore the very, very real feeling of what I saw. Ignore that and the pain. Push on through. Oh, I read that one already. Hello, friend. It's December 10th, 1999. I'm very happy to see you again. What would you like for me to do for you now, friend? Research. Let's go check out the dark web. It's a terrible idea. Need link to the dark web. What the fuck is a dark web? Stupid name for parts of the web you can't find in Yoggle. Just means password protected pages or orphan pages or other stuff behind a login. There is no dark web to link to. It's not one thing. Okay, but I still need a link to the dark web. Quit being a ableist slur, you homophobic slur. Look, dark web is a thing, but it's not like Crawlster or anything. It's just a general term. But yeah, there's all sorts of wild stuff going on in the dark web. You can buy drugs, you can buy guns, you can buy people. It's nuts. Pirated music, pirated games, weird files, freaking hacking, cracking, anarchy, veery. It's all there. You can get, the Nancy Pearl Yellow Sign song too. Your mama's a yellow sign. Lol, die. Jesus Christ. Well, that wasn't really especially useful. Everything hurts. I think the adrenaline wore off from crashing earlier this morning. Now I just feel sore all over. Definitely need a nap if I'm going to have an outside chance of being coherent during tonight's final session. Or dial-up session, not final session. And after that, I don't know. End of another long week. My mind feels more human. I did a good job with self-care, making sure I eat, relax, clean up. Now get some well-deserved rest. So I guess me interacting with the bathroom and the fridge is actually like genuinely me eating and drinking and going to the bathroom and stuff like that. And is actually just pointless. Oh.
The weather will continue until morale improves.
What does that mean? Same thing? Okay. That was weird. Okay, let's see. We're at 11:30. We got an ad that's about to come up. Okay, let's go ahead and take our ad break real quick so we don't get interrupted while doing another call with one of our old god besties. But yeah, that'll just be a few minutes. Get rid of them pre-rolls for people. Consider subscribing if you're not already, because you don't have to watch ads. You're gonna watch some clips instead. But otherwise, don't be lazy. Go get some water. Go get some food. Go get some drink. Go get some stretching. Okay. Okay. Or makes me wonder if I could have sequence broke. Oh, Jesus! Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god, I jumped. That actually scared me so much. Holy shit. What a dickhead. I want to say there was another one where I did that too. What the fuck was that? Was that the meta of this one? It's funny you're there for both streams. How could you not remember?